Hello, dear students. Today we will discuss about the another topic of the lesson, that is conservation of forests and wildlife. We discussed the consequences of deforestation, and now another subtopic, that is conservation of forests and wildlife. These forests and wildlife, they are very important for us, both the forests as well as uh, wildlife wildlife they are very important for us or for our environment. And these forests and wildlife, due to population explosion, these forests and wildlife, they get badly affected with the human activities, as lot of these human activities are centered on the forests and wildlife. How these forests and wildlife can be conserved? If we look towards different environmental conditions or different geographical locations, different geographical locations. For example, in Kashmir, you will see different plants and animals. Different plants and animals. When you go to Delhi, you will see different plants and animals, or you can say wild animals, or you can South India, there are different plants. Eastern India, there are different plants and animals. These are plants and animals which are existing in on the earth. That variation, it is known as biodiversity. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity means the different types of plants, or you can say different types of microbes, plants, animals present over an area or large geographical area, or you can say on the earth. This is known as biodiversity. That means biodiversity, bio means living and diversity means variation. That means how these organisms vary in different locations on the earth. Now togetherly we call it as biodiversity. And this biodiversity is very important for the functioning of the whole world, or you can say for the functioning of the earth, because these microbes, plants and all animals, they are interrelated. That interrelationship with the environment, and these all reactions, or you can say the interactions between them, they are known as, you can say, biosphere reserve. Biosphere means when or you can say when large geographical area having different types of plants and animals, different types of plants and animals, having different types of plants and animals, and these plants and animals, they interact among themselves, among themselves and with the environment, environment. Also you can or you can say react among themselves for the existence, and their interaction is very important for the existence of the world. Now the biodiversity, which is having the immense importance in our life or on our earth, how they can be protected, how they can be conserved, or how the biodiversity can be conserved, or how the forests and wildlife can be conserved. There are different these protected areas or locations which are having different these conditions. These plants and animals, or you can say forests, are protected and wild animals are protected in these specialized areas, and these specialized areas are, or you can say protected areas. These forests and plants, diversity is also among for different types of these forests, because different types of plants are there, wildlife, different types of animals are there, and these both are protected in the protected area. And what are these protected areas? Number one is wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuary. What is wildlife sanctuary? Actually, it is the protected area, protected area in which the animals, or you can say wild animals are protected, in which the wild animals are protected. Next is national parks. National park is again a protected area, in which the wild animals use the natural resources and are allowed to move in the natural habitat. It is a large area than this. National park is a bigger area having protected this protected area, while animals, or you can say wild animals, can use the natural resources. They can hunt their these animals, or they can prey on different types of animals there, and allowed to move in the natural habitat, or you can say they use the natural habitat there. For like you might have gone to that national park, which is in Dashigam National Park. There are animals freely moving in that natural habitat and using the natural resources. Now, third is the biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserve is the large area, large protected area, which are large protected area, which is having plant, these wild animals, which is having wild animals moving freely, and also using the resources there, and the tribal people also live there. The tribal people also live there. Tribal people, that means some people also live there in the fixed area. For example, if this is the biosphere reserve, there are 3 fixed zones to it. It is the outer zone. A zone is the outer zone. It is the middle zone, or you can say buffer zone, and it is the core or inner zone. Or you can say the these tribal people can graze their cattle in the A zone, or any type of movement or human movement is restricted to the inner zone, or that is known as the main core zone of the forest, because the living organisms are or you can say these wild animals, lion, bear, etc., they are kept, or they are actually present in the natural habitat in the inner zone, which is mostly dangerous for these human movements. These are some protected areas, and in all these areas hunting is prohibited, hunting of animals is prohibited, poaching is prohibited, cutting of tree, deforestation is prohibited. All these activities are prohibited in all of these types of protected areas. Thank you. Have a nice day.